I'll just let you know, we're using dumbbells today for the most part. The clock's gonna be running 4 minutes at a time. It's gonna be one of those workouts where I'm gonna put the list of exercises up on the screen. Once I run through them with you, you're gonna go through them and count your own reps. And for most of them, you're gonna try to keep a pretty quick pace, try to challenge yourself with your pace. But there are some where I don't really want you to rush it. I want you to stay focused and controlled. But of course, I'll guide you as we get to those. And hi, Susan.
Hi.
Differentiate how you should approach each one. Okay, I'll go ahead and mute everybody and we'll get warmed up. All right, so let's start off with just fixing the posture in place. Roll the shoulders back a few times. Leave them right there. Just a little head tilt. There might be some neck tension. Try to let that go, let that release. And if it feels comfortable, you can let the chin sweep across the chest a little bit as you go side to side. And whenever you're ready, lift your head back up nice and tall. Feet are about shoulder width apart. You've got cement from your belly button down. Clasp your hands, twist without moving your hips for this first bit. Maybe one more each way, looking over your elbow, looking over your shoulder. Now you're gonna take the feet maybe a little bit wider, allow the legs to move with you, allow that one rotation of the hip at a time. Actually, they're both rotating, just in different directions. Good. Coming back to the front. Let's drop into a squat. And as you come up, we're really going to get the hips loosened up. You're going to circle one leg, squat and circle. Squat, lift the knee up. Sorry, someone's at my house, but I can't tell who. My girls answered the door. One more on each side. All right, good job. Let's take the feet a little wider and just go side to side. Chest open. One more time each side. And we'll just walk it back in. Let's take it to a march. Pump the arms. Keep the spine tall. Oh, just yeah, is Hazel okay with oh, okay, yep. So open the chest. I guess it's my daughter's friends. They're here to hang out with her. So reach the arms. Hopefully you guys don't hear all the dogs barking and people talking. Tap the toes in front, swing the arms. Let's go side to side. Good job. Just loosening things up. It should feel good. Pull the heels up to the rear, elbows pull back. Still breathing. Maybe the breath is picking up a little bit. And dig the heel, push forward. Job. Just a couple more. And bring it back in, shake it out. Okay, we will jump right into this. I'm going to, before I fix my screen and take my the big picture off, we're gonna do, I'll show you what we're gonna do. You're gonna have two dumbbells that you're just gonna put together as if you're holding a bar. You're going to do standard deadlifts, so your feet are right under your hips, long flat back as you hinge back. You're going to do 4 of those, and then you're going to continue doing a deadlift, but we're going to switch it to a sumo deadlift, hinge back at the hips. If you would like, on the way up, add a high pull so that you squeeze into the back. And then the third one, I just have to remind myself, is you're going to set the dumbbells down. you're going to either kick with an opposite leg punch, or you're going to hold arms overhead and kick. This would be harder. And this is still hard, but just a little bit easier because it keeps your arms kind of in a helpful position. Okay, let me share the screen and then I'll start the timer. So 4 minutes. Here we go. We have a 10-second countdown, but feel free to jump right in. All right, so deadlifts, standard deadlifts. Long flat back, you're just counting your own 4. And remember on those sumo deadlifts, it's the same action, hinging back at the hips, but your legs are wide, toes are turned out, and add that high pull. If you feel up to it, pull elbows all the way up. Good job. And then you're kicking 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep going. You can keep going. I'm just going to try to fix this so you can see the words, or most of the words. Okay. Keep cycling through. 2 varieties of deadlifts, which works the back side of your body. And then those front kicks, you should feel that in the front side of your body. Use your breath. Make the kicks powerful and quick if you can, as long as you're maintaining control. Good, you're almost halfway with your time. We should be able to get through this, I don't know, 4 or 5 times. Keep belly buttons pulled in. Nice job, ladies. Looks good. Also, if you want to hang on, if you want to punch with the kicks and keep dumbbells in your hands, you're welcome to do that too. Good job, Susan. Yeah, nice job, Pam. Good, Bonnie. As you get more comfortable with the movements, pick up the pace. Just be careful with those deadlifts. It's easy to hurt the back, so make sure the belly button's pulling in to support the back. Good, less than a minute to go. Keep going, keep going. Try to go heavy on the deadlifts. On the deadlifts, you're always pushing the tailbone back like you're slamming a car door shut with your rear end. Good, 10, 9, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. Okay, good, excellent. While you take a drink and take a little bit of a rest, I'm going to show you the next one. The next one is gonna it's gonna be lateral squats to start things off with. So your feet start together, squat down right, step it in, squat down left. I think I wrote down six lateral squats. The common mistake with these is when we're headed to one side, we sometimes want to do a lateral lunge. This would be a lateral lunge with one leg straight, one leg bent. I want you to just step down and back up in from a squat to standing, side to side. Then an oblique crunch. You can hold onto a chair if you need it. Crunch into the side 6 times. It'll sit, yeah, 6 times. Then tricep kickbacks, hinging over, pressing up behind you. Or if you're comfortable with a tricep overhead, let me dip down. If you're comfortable with a tricep overhead extension, you can also do an overhead extension. Okay, let me get the screen back up. Here we go. Okay. Lateral squats, 6 per side. The countdown on the clock is ticking. Feel free to start whenever you're ready. You can either hold the dumbbells at your chest, you can rack them at your shoulders, you can hold them at your hips, or you don't even have to use dumbbells. 6 each side. Yep, good job, Susan. Good job, Pam. Oblique crunches, you're doing 6 on one side and then switching. Big exhales. Yep, stay focused. Do any triceps variety that works best for you. We're doing 12 of the triceps. Good job. Good, 1.5 minutes is gone. Nice work. In those squats, get as deep as you can go comfortably. Feel the inner thighs as you squeeze back together. Good work, ladies. I'm not using any weights on oblique crunches, but you're welcome to hold on to light weights if you'd like. It's a crunch in, knee and elbow coming together for those oblique crunches. Nice work, everybody. Keep counting. Make every rep count. Full range of motion. Oh boy, we're down to 1 minute left. That last bit went by quick. At least for me, I wasn't paying attention. You got it. Good job, Bonnie. So we're down to about 30 seconds. If you want to pick your favorite out of this or whatever you need. Pick what your body needs. Make sure you get that in. It's often not our favorite one. Use your breath. Keep going, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Nice job, everybody. Oh, my dog is going crazy as I think my daughter's leaving and the dog doesn't want to get left behind. Okay. And by the way, we have 4 of these. So we've done 2. We've got 2 more to go. We're basically halfway there. Now, lunges, we're going to do 4 per side, so 8 total. But I'm going to let you choose which direction you want to go. So you're going to do right, left, alternating. So if you do a back lunge, you would just do right, left, back lunge. If you do a side lunge, you would go right, left. You could also do a front lunge, stepping forward and then pushing back. You could even do a different lunge every round so that you're getting all the angles. Then bicep curls, so pretty standard. You guys know bicep curls very well. Then halos, you're going to grab 1 dumbbell, keep your core tight. You're going to go one direction 4 times, tracing a halo around your head, and then you're going to go 4 the other way. If you would like an extra challenge, you're going to lift up one leg and try to do the halo without falling over. And so whichever direction you're going, you lift up that knee. When you go the other direction, lift up the other knee. Okay. And let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to unmute yourself anytime. Okay, can you see that? I know the last couple words on the right side are kind of blocked off, but let's see. Okay, so yeah, just know on your lunges, 4 per side, 8 total. The clock is ticking down. We have a 10-second countdown. Get started if you would like. Also with the lunges, you can hold on to weights or hold on to a chair. It's your workout. Choose what's going to be best for your body. On those biceps curls, you can have one foot slightly in front of the other if that feels supportive for you, or you can have feet about shoulder width apart, slight bend in the knees, slight hinge in the hips. So maybe on the first time around for all of these, you might be playing it safe, just getting the form down, making sure you have the move correct. But as you go, try to make it more challenging by increasing your pace, increasing your weight. On the halos, lift up a knee. 8 of everything, 8 total of everything. Good, Pam. Yep, nice work. Good, Susan. Yep, remember you can mix up those lunges, mix up the direction, the plane of motion. Awesome. And we are just about halfway, 2 minutes down, 2 to go. Remember on the halos, you don't want your hips to wiggle. You're trying to hold your core still and strong. You got it. Check in with your posture now and then. Check in with your form. Less than a minute to go. I would say on the halos, you might not want to go too quick. It's okay to try to push your pace a little bit, but mostly stay focused on the controlled aspect of it, the balancing, the stabilizing aspect of it. All right, 12 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right. Nice job. Okay, nice work. Grab a drink, shake things out, loosen up, get ready for the next one. So this next one, you're either going to be down on the floor, down on the mat, and um, you would need dumbbells for either chest flies. I think I actually have it written as a chest press. Chest press, your elbows would be bent. Either you're going to do glute bridges on the floor, chest presses on the floor, and then roll ups, which I'll also show you. You could do a top half of a roll up because a full roll up can be pretty hard. But before I drop to the floor, let me just show you what the chair option is, because then once I'm on the floor, I think I'm just gonna stay in there. So we're going to do a single leg glute bridge. So an equivalent of that we can do with the chair is just to have a single leg squat. You're going to put most of your weight on one side, and you probably can't see my feet, but I'm kind of on the balls of my feet of the other leg. Most of the weight is going into the right side. Squat down and up 4 times on each leg. Then you would lean back in the chair with your elbows bent and try to press into your chest. Sometimes with this, the only thing I have reservations about that, because the neck tends to get sore or tired from holding your head up. So make your best, do what's best for you. You could do one arm at a time and support your head, or maybe you have a couch you can lean back on, something like that. Then for the roll up, similar to the floor, you can do hands across the chest. You're just going to roll back to a straight back, roll up, and then end up with a tall spine. Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and drop down to the floor. Yeah, I'll run through this. Sorry, you might be ready to get going. Go ahead and do them with me if you would like. 1 foot across, and you're going to drive up into that one glute. You could also have a dumbbell here if you would like. And then, of course, the other side. Then, with your heavy dumbbells, elbows out, chest press. And then lastly, the roll up. You can either have feet planted or lengthen the legs. Arms up. Exhale to roll up. Come up to a tall spine, or feet on the floor. You can roll back halfway and use your hands behind your legs to assist you in pulling up if you need it. For you. And we'll go. This is our last one. Okay, there it is. I'll get the timer going. Okay, great. Jump into it whenever you're ready. Remember, if you're in the chair, you're just doing a single leg squat in the chair, chest press, and roll up in the chair. These are 8, well, except for the roll ups. Sorry. So 8 or 4. On the bridges, exhale as you're pressing the hips up, or same with the chair. Exhale when you're stepping up, when you're rising up. If you're on the floor for your chest press, you can probably go fairly heavy on your dumbbells. If you're in the chair, you might just want it a little bit lighter since you don't quite have as much support for your back. Roll ups on the floor, you're trying to hit every vertebrae one at a time, peeling off the mat and then slowly rolling back down. Good, keep that going. Also, I should have said before, if you're doing the glute bridges on the floor and the single leg bridge just doesn't feel right, just do 2 feet on the floor. That's fine. You can do both legs and just do that 8 times. Big exhales. Good. 90 seconds to go. A minute and a half. On the roll ups, no matter what version you're doing, make sure your abdominals are initiating the movement. It not just momentum, not just swinging your body, and make sure you're breathing. Okay, 30 seconds. Try to make it work out so you're even. If you're doing something like the glute bridge, make it even on both sides. Eight, 7, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. All right. Hope that went well for you. I hope that made sense. We are getting done a little bit earlier. It was a little bit shorter of a workout, but I was hoping a little more intense as well. So sometimes when we have those that are a little more intense, push us a little harder, I try to trim them down just a little. But let's cool down. Um, it wasn't really highly cardiovascular, but you might still be having your heart pounding. So just take a few seconds to shake things out, calm the heart rate, slow down your breath. And if you need a chair, go ahead and grab a chair. We'll place right foot in front, left foot back. Chair or wall here on your right side. You're pressing your left heel down into the floor to get a stretch down your calf, open up in your hip flexor. Add to that, if you would like, with a side bend, left arm up, look up to the ceiling past your hand and down to the floor past your shoulder. Facing the front, coming back up. The left foot comes in just enough so you can lift up the toes on your front right foot. Sit back, stretching down the hamstrings on the right. Left arm up, circle the wrist. Reverse. Good. Flip the palm up and down. And then spread the fingers, turn side to side. Landing on your right foot, hold on to a chair if you need to. Left foot in the hand for a quadricep stretch, or the back of a shoe, or whatever you can grab. Lifting up nice and tall, maybe a slight pelvic push forward to deepen the stretch. Release that foot. Let's cross it over the right, either at the ankle or up above the knee, and sit back into it. Tailbone reaching back, crown of the head lifting up, and release. Let's put the left foot down in front, right foot back. Front knee is bent, back leg is straight. Feeling that in the calf. Right arm up and over. Okay. Look up to the ceiling, as long as you don't get dizzy. And then turn the head, looking down to the floor past your shoulder. Facing the front to come up. Pull the right foot in just enough so the left toes can come up. Sitting back in the hips, right arm up, circle the wrist. Reverse. A little flip up and down, stretching the forearms, open the fingers, twist side to side. Come on up, standing on your left foot, quadricep stretch on the right. You can also keep the toe connected to the floor and just have that knee tuck under. Good, and release. If you're comfortable taking a forward fold or maybe even putting hands on the chair, let's inhale, lift up the arms, and then exhale forward, rest the hand on the chair if you prefer. Hang down. Shake the head, yes. Shake it, no. Yes. And no. Soften the knees, roll it up, or with your hands on the chair, you can walk the feet in closer. Open the arms wide, send the fingertips back. Good, and let's get the triceps. So arms come up, turn the palms back, pat yourself on the back. Here, and if you would like, pull back on one arm at a time, one elbow at a time. And release. Take a couple shoulder rolls back, nice and big. And forward. Pull the shoulders up, back, down. Tilt the head to one side, ear to the shoulder. And the other. Good. Head up, chin down to the chest. Inhale, lift your head as you exhale. Let's take a few deep breaths. You can take the feet out wide. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Last one. everybody. All right, how'd that go for you all?
Oh, very good. Very good. I need a
Good.
shower.
Hope it made sense. Hope you could see everything okay.
Great.
Good. Awesome. Well, great work. Yeah. Hope you got a little sweat on and heart rate up, all that good stuff. Yep. All right. So see you Friday for active aging if you can make it, or next week.
Thank you, Christy.
Yeah, my pleasure.